Service forecast for Massachusetts and Ipswich Bays, as well as the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary, issued at 4:26 p.m., Friday, February 13th. Hurricane force wind watch in effect from late Saturday night through Sunday evening for the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary. Storm watch in effect from late Saturday night through Sunday evening for Massachusetts and Ipswich Bays. Small craft advisory in effect through late tonight for the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary. Small craft advisory in effect until 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday for Massachusetts and Ipswich Bays. Tonight, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Becoming west 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots after midnight. Seas 4 to 7 feet, subsiding to 3 to 5 feet after midnight. Saturday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A chance of snow, mainly in the afternoon with visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Saturday night, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming northeast 20 to 25 knots after midnight. Gusts up to 35 knots. Seas 9 to 12 feet. Snow. Visibility 1 nautical mile or less. Sunday, north winds 35 to 45 knots. Gusts up to 60 knots, increasing to 70 knots in the afternoon. Seas 19 to 24 feet. Snow. Light freezing spray. Visibility 1 nautical mile or less. Sunday night, northwest winds 30 to 40 knots. Gusts up to 60 knots, decreasing to 50 knots after midnight. Seas 11 to 16 feet. A chance of snow. Freezing spray likely. Visibility 1 nautical mile or less. Washington's birthday, northwest winds 25 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots, diminishing to 20 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots in the afternoon. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Freezing spray. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday night, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Freezing spray likely. Tuesday, west winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southeast 5 to 10 knots overnight. Seas 1 to 2 feet. A chance of snow through the night. Wednesday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots, increasing to 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 35 knots overnight. Seas 2 to 4 feet, building to 4 to 7 feet overnight. A chance of snow. A chance of light freezing spray through the night. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for Boston Harbor, issued at 4:26 p.m., Friday, February 13th. Storm watch in effect from late Saturday night through Sunday evening. Small craft advisory in effect until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. Tonight,